guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am Faith, and for today's video I'm going to show you guys how I made this cute old to new crop top. Yeah, old shirt into new crop top. So let's get started. Before starting, let's prepare all the materials. So we will need basic sewing materials like scissors, seam ripper, pins, braided elastic band, and of course our sewing machine and oversized shirt that you could get on your brother or father's closet. What we need to do first is to cut both armholes of the sleeve. Before cutting, make sure you measure how low you want to cut it so that later you won't regret how low or how high you had cut it. The cuts of the sleeve should look like this. After that, wear the shirt on and figure out how you want the color of your top. While trying to figure out your collar shape, make sure you leave enough fabric to sew it later. For this top, I wanted to put a heart-shaped collar, and what I'm doing right now is I'm putting some pins to draw a heart and measure how low my collar will be. When you took off the shirt, cut the front and back collar of the top. At the back, cut it straight and level it evenly with the front collar. And make sure you leave seam allowance for about 1 inch for the hem and to insert the elastic band later. Going back to the sleeve, what I did was I cut all the excess fabric and made 2 cuts each of the sleeve, front and back of the armhole to insert the elastic band later. Now when you're done inserting the elastic band, sew it in order to secure it. So when we're done with the sleeves, put on the shirt again in order to fit the front collar with 2 darts above the bust. When you're done, trim all the excess fabric on the bottom of the shirt, mark it how short you want the top with pins, and leave about 2 cm for seam allowance. Only trim it when you already took off the shirt, and make sure you make a straight mark to cut it evenly. Going back to the collar, fix the back of the top. Make sure you leave enough space to insert the elastic band when you're sewing the hem. When you're done sewing the back collar, insert the elastic band and sew the remaining part of the unsewn fabric with the elastic band. At the front collar, with the excess fabric we had cut from the bottom of the shirt before, take about 1 inch width and long enough for the hem of the front collar. Pin this fabric with the collar seam allowance and then run it through the sewing machine. When you're done, fold the fabric inside the collar of the top, then secure it with a pin. When all is secured, sew, and we are done with the collar. So now that we're done with the collar and sleeves, we need to fit the side of the waist. What I did was I made 4 darts in front of the top and 5 darts at the back. When fitting, put on the top inside out and make 4 darts in front of your top and do the same at the back of it. So when we're done fitting the darts, run it through the sewing machine and we are almost done. Now all we need to do to finish this top is sew the hem at the bottom of the top and we are done!